You know I love me some Bat Slap, guys, especially when it's at Town Hall 12. So today we're hanging out in Final Boss, giving you amazing examples of how to 3-star with this strategy. 2 6-packs in 2 wars, 1 attacker being featured today. You're not going to want to miss it. It's amazing. So the first attack we're looking at today is done from a previous war. The other one that we're going to be looking at is from one that's currently going on. And let me pause this for a moment here, guys, so we could talk about the Omri composition. Notice the 5 healers in the comp, 14 witches. We have the 1 E-Drag, the 1 balloon, just to make sure that there's no air mine in front of that Electro Dragon. We have the max level heroes, the Wall Wrecker, 6 bat spells, 1 rage, 3 freeze, and 1 jump spell. What you're basically doing with this attack, guys, is using the skeletons from the witches and the bats from the bat spells to completely overwhelm the base and spam it as you kind of look out for defenses that do splash damage, specifically the wizard towers. So we got the queen actually being walked right here. So sometimes people are going to do this and actually heal the witches. Sometimes people are going to be healing the queen itself. But notice this is actually healing everything as it goes into the base. Queen, Grand Warden, the Wall Wrecker's in there as well. A bunch of witches. King is walking around the outside doing some tanking for those witches that went through. Grand Warden's Eternal Tome ability allowing for everything to push deeper into the base. Wall Wrecker is doing a little bit of work on that wall, of course. That's its job. And the queen, well, she's going to go on through and help out, hopefully taking out that Eagle Artillery. There we go. Bats are coming in right from over here, guys, and notice the wizard tower up top being frozen. We do have the queen and Grand Warden working on that completely frozen compartment. Nicely done right there. And the skeletons overwhelming the enemy queen. Bats are still popping through. The wizard tower, though, is going to take those bats down. There was just no more power. There was no more freeze behind those bats that time. It just kind of ended. But look at this jump spell right here, allowing for all the skeletons to get through, the queen to get through, or the Grand Warden. Nothing is getting stopped right here. So what plebs figured right here was that the attack wouldn't get all the way through the other end of the base, so the jump spell was actually clutch, allowing for everything to just keep pathing on through. You can see right now, it's just this big kill squad of spam going around the outside of the base, and it's going to completely walk around from one side to the other. Guys, I want you to tell me one thing. If you like this attack. If you do, let me know down in the comments below. If you use it, let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoy this content, subscribe to the channel for daily Clash of Clans videos and other mobile game videos as well, guys. So come on through, become part of the Echo fam. Queen's ability being popped right there, taking out that wizard tower, which was clutch because that was the last defense. It was splash damage, could have messed up some of those skeletons, but plebs right here is doing a beautiful job giving an example of how this attack strategy actually works. Notice that builder hut, though, completely forgotten right there in the center of the base. They'll get back to it. It'll take a moment, but in 13 seconds, this base is going to be wrecked. And then I'm going to have another example for you so that you guys can be even better at this attack strategy, healing that kill squad of spam into the center of the base, and then the Grand Warden will finish it off just like that. Let's get into number 2. Now, I mentioned that it was 2 6-packs, so as you would guess right here, guys, we got plebs back. And if you don't know what a 6-pack is, it's when you get 2 3-stars in war. So you get all the available stars in war for your attacks, which means in the past 2 wars, plebs got himself 2 3-stars in each of the wars with this strategy. That says something for the strategy now, doesn't it? We have the queen coming in from the top with the witches behind. The Electro Dragon did that beautiful funneling, and we have that wrecker coming into the base right here. Now notice here, the heroes of the opponent are high, but the base is not max level. Infernals are, Eagle is, Town Hall is, but there's some stuff that's not. Now, Double Dragon. Everyone's scared of the dragons and the Electro Dragons in the clan castle, but check out how this gets done right here. Out of the Wall Wrecker came an Ice Golem and the P.E.K.K.A. They are going to do a nice job taking care of the enemy queen, opening up some wall compartments, and here come the bats. Don't forget about the bats, guys. They are the star of this attack. Basically, when you get your kill squad into the center of the base and they're tanking so many defenses, you send the bats in to path through the base. Look at that value on that spell. Unfortunately, the bats went to the outside. He's going to have to refreeze that right there. Or is he? No, he's letting the bats go down, actually, guys. He let the bats go down. There were no more freeze spells. Well, that was the issue. He ran out of the freeze spells. The jump spell's still there. Thing is right here, the queen walk, making this attack even more powerful. Even if every witch died and everything died, if that queen walk can continue on through, the attack can be saved. So the two variations of this attack, you have the healed witches or you have the healed queen and kill squad. I prefer this one right here, just in case everything goes down. You still have your queen to finish out the attack. Nice thing that she's right over there and taking out that air defense. You don't want that to take down all your healers. Although, I think it may have. Her healers, yeah, they're MIA, guys. No more healers left in the attack. But also, not many defenses. We have 3 archer towers, a cannon, a 2 Tesla, and a wizard tower. Should be enough to spam on through if that wizard tower doesn't take out the skellies, but it looks like it's on the top of the base where, you know, we're going to have enough power with that queen popping on through that side. Plus the Grand Warden, level 40, he's a boss. Look at all those skeletons come through, but the tornado trap, that is a problem for skeletons. And you're going to see all of them go down. We need to reproduce. Time to reproduce the skeletons. They're going to push right on through. Queen's going to reach over the wall, take that out. Only 2 defenses left, sitting at the 98%. But the Grand Warden with that range, such crazy range that guy has. If he was just a little stronger, I mean, you know. But he's got range. So the wizard's in there as well. Is the wizard's going to be a boss right here and beat down on that archer tower? That's a 6-pack right there. That's what 2 3-stars looks like in a war. Let's go to the current war that's going on right now and look at his other 6-pack with more examples of this strategy. Plebs is back in the current war with the same attack strategy. I like how he uses that Electro Dragon to start out the funneling, guys. He does the same thing every time. So if you just practice what he's doing here, you could have very similar success. Now we're looking at right here a max level base, max level wall, and all of that. Electro Dragon getting some good value, taking out a whole bunch of stuff with that Chain Lightning. The Queen walk started a little bit early this time. King is still doing the funneling with the witches behind. So the King is always used to funnel troops. The Queen is always walked behind that Wrecker. The Electro Dragon always starts out the attack with the funnel. That's basically how you start things out, guys, and it's working really well. So the Queen right now, she's going to be going in right behind that Wrecker. Look at that Grand Warden's ability being used early. If you think that's a smart thing to play it early, throw a big like on the video right now, guys. If you would rather save it for when you encounter the Town Hall, let me know that down in the comments below. But check out these healers. We got that Ice Golem coming in. Now the Bat Spell's coming in. They are splitting off the bat. That sounds funny. Bat Spells are splitting off the bat. Not intentional. Thank God, because it was pretty corny. But the Bat Spells are going to take down the Inferno Tower. Now they're pushing those Tesla. 2 more freeze spells left in the composition. 1 being used right there, which is a beautiful play because that Wizard Tower would have killed all those bats. Now there's 1 more Wizard Tower that just took out a few of our bats, but the freeze was used on the multi-target Inferno instead. Only 3 freeze spells. You kind of have to choose where you could bring them. Now, this attack right here, I don't believe had a jump spell in it. So, maybe it did. I think it did. It had the jump spell. But if you want to not bring the jump spell and risk your kill squad getting a little bit stuck in the center, you could bring 2 extra bat spells or 2 extra freeze spells, depending on how you want to, you know, cook up your army. But there are variations of how you do your spells, how you bring your support troops, what you use for funneling. You could use a baby dragon or 2 for funneling instead of an Electro Dragon. Really up to you and how you want to do your attack. But the main part of the attack is the Queen walk with the Wrecker coming in behind, all the witches in behind that, and the bats from the side. It's basically how it goes down. Now check out this Queen. Pounding on that wall, but she's getting completely healed up right here, guys, with that glorious skin. I love it. I don't know if I'm going to use that one or the Valkyrie skin. I like them both so much. Both my top 2. I mean, P.E.K.K.A skin's pretty cool for the king too, I guess. I don't know. I like them all. So what we're looking at is, you know, again, the cannon can't keep up with all the skeletons, right? The Grand Warden is safe behind, being healed up. The witches are safe behind those skeletons, little mini tanks of cartilage coming on through the base. And we're looking at another 3-star. Same strategy, little modifications made here and there, but that's how it's done, guys. And Plebs has 1 more for us coming out of Final Boss right now. And it's on base number 7. 2 bases below where the first attack was. Now, the difference between this base and that base is this base does not have all max level Town Hall 12 wall, but everything else seems to be max level or pretty close to it. King is 60, Queen is 65, Warden's 33. Pretty decent base, guys. We're not looking at a shabby base right here. Again, we have the witches, the Queen, and the Wrecker coming into the base. Right into that Inferno Tower. King's ability being popped, really clearing out that side of the base, and notices a baby dragon And there's a Lava Hound coming out of the clan castle, which is not going to do too much damage. Queen should be able to take out that baby dragon with ease. She may get caught up on the Lava Hound for a little bit, but we'll have to see when that time comes. Nice job taking out that eagle, and as soon as the eagle is down, the bats are coming to town from the north. Kill Squad's rocking on through the base as well. Beautiful with the freeze spells, freezing the multi-target Inferno as well as the Wizard Tower, but will it last long enough? That Wizard Tower is coming to life, but not in time. It gets that freeze spell down. Nice job, plebs. Just made that work right there. And, well, we took out that whole northern side of the base with the bats with support from the queen. Jump spells dropped right there so the queen can get into the base. Skeletons are there as well. Can we take down the Wizard Tower before the skeletons all go away? And it looks like we can. The skellies are going to tank beautifully, actually tanking the whole Giga Tesla all together. Giga Tesla does not even touch our queen because it's worrying about all those skeletons. Queen's coming around the base. There is a P.E.K.K.A leading the way, which is going to encounter that king as well as all those skeletons. That king has no shot. P.E.K.K.A versus P.E.K.K.A skin. P.E.K.K.A wins. And, well, skeleton support too. Oh, and over here we have some witches that are fighting to get through that base. Witches actually dealt with that Lava Hound and are dealing with those lava pups as well. Worked out beautifully. Grand Warden is there. Witches are going to help take out that Inferno Tower. The Queen's still working her way around the base as well. Just cleaning up a whole bunch of nothing, but the last defense that was of any fear, things that we could worry about, would be that Inferno Tower. But when you're talking about this witch spam attack, this Bat Slap attack, it just can't hold up. It can't get it done. I love the strategy. It's a lot of fun to do. It's a lot of fun to watch. And it's a lot of fun to challenge yourself. You got to be good with the bat drops as well as those freeze drops to see success with this one. So what I recommend is you train it up and friendly challenge it like a boss so you can get it right and then use it in war. But the video's not over, guys. I actually want to do an attack myself. So I've been doing a little bit of trophy pushing, and we're trying to get up to Legends League. We're pretty darn close, and this is the army I've been using, not the army that this video is about. I'm going with Queen Walk Miners, and what we're going to do right now is go in and try to find a base, see what we can get. I'm looking for cups. I'm not looking for loot. I really just want to get to Legends League, and I may actually capture my experience and my journey in doing it because it's a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to just having a nice, less cloudy experience up in Legends League. Waiting. Oh boy, yeah, we got one right here, guys. We got 26 cups in this base right here. And what I really want to try and do is pull in at least the 2-star, right? I gotta get the safe 2-star. So we're gonna go with the miners and that queen. I'm gonna have them. How do I want to do this? I don't really care what direction the queen walks in. So we're just going to go like this, throw that balloon just to get rid of any air mines that may be going on right here. The goal right here is to try and grab the 2-star. Tesla, air mine, okay. So we did okay. We got rid of one air mine right there. We're going to go with, there's another Tesla to deal with. What I'm going to do, I believe I'm going to go in right here with the wrecker. Hopefully the queen will go in behind that wrecker. We're going to go with a couple of archers to help out the queen. We do have clan castle bowlers to deal with right here. That's going to be a little bit of a mess. The king is beating on our wrecker. That's not good. That's going to make our P.E.K.K.A and ice golem drop prematurely and probably walk. So that's not exactly how I was planning on this going down. But we're going to actually storm the base right here with the miners straight up into it, right? We're not waiting for anything. We're going right into the base. And we are going to have those miners. Oh, there's an air mine. Whoops. Miners going to go straight in. Hopefully they don't get struck by anything. Oh, there's a giant bomb popping the queen's ability to take out the enemy queen. And we just need to get that town hall. Can we actually get it? There's a lot of cups on the line right here, guys. And I don't even know how many miners are in here. I'm dropping the rage in there. Although the miners are going around. They're not going towards the town hall, which is not good. So now at this point, I'm saying to myself, we need to grab at least a 1-star because this is not going as planned. The queen's ability has been popped. Miners are going around the base, not the center. I did not funnel it properly. Plans were not going as planned. It's okay. Oh boy, it's just the queen left. This is, oh my gosh, don't tell me, guys. Don't tell me we're gonna actually fail on this base right here. We have to get through and at least get a 50% so we don't go down in cups. So not a good hit, not a good hit. We're at 48%, that's 49. Okay, saved ourselves from losing 22 cups at least. Well, the queen, she's down. The attack is over. Bad attack, it's okay. We earned 8 cups. So we're okay. Time to come on in here. What we do every time is we train up some more troops, quick train them up. There we go. And then we move on over to the spells. We move that poison right on over. Maybe I should bring a freeze around instead of the poison. I don't know. The poison doesn't ever seem to do so great. And then I have to request from Final Boss, Ice Golem, P.E.K.K.A. What do I request? Ice Golem, P.E.K.K.A. Wrecker, Rage. That's what it is. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for daily Clash of Clans videos. But not only that, guys, make sure you check out this video as well. I think you're going to enjoy it. I'll see you guys back here later on today with another video. Until then, be good.